How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 MyNBA Rebuilding Challenge. So, we're going to be rebuilding the worst team from the Magic vs. Bird era. So, the season takes place, it's the 83-84 season, I believe is what it was, if I'm not mistaken. So, the worst team that was in 1983 going into the season was the Houston Rockets. So, do we do them? I guess that would be the worst team, technically speaking. So, we're going to try to rebuild them and see if we can get them a championship, right? Pretty simple. So, if you're enjoying the content, like and subscribe. Comment down below for videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel. All that fun stuff down in the description. If you like other content from TJP. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so we're locked on to the game. So, just an FYI, it's going to be 3 seasons that we're going to be simulating. Injuries, morale, those stuff is all going to be on. Trade rules. So it's the same as a regular normal rebuild that we did in the past with the 30 teams. Except this time we're just doing the worst team in the Magic vs. Bird era. We'll probably do this also with the Jordan era and the what's the other one? The Kobe era. Might do it there. Worst teams. And just see if we could rebuild the worst team in each era. So this is the team that we have here right now. So we have Ralph Sampson, Rodney McRae, Robert Reed, Alan Levo, Elvin Hayes, Wally Walker, Terry Teagle, Major Jones, Craig Elo, Chuck Nevitt, Dean Owens, Steve English, Rich Livingston, Gary Hobson. I think some of these guys are not real. That's fine. Obviously, Ralph Sampson is a pretty good guy to have on the team. 23 years old, 86 overall. So he's definitely our best player. Might want to keep around. We'll see. And just let's take a look at our pick situation, because I'm not really sure what that's looking like. We do have our first round pick. We have no second rounders, though, for the 45-56. So I want to see if we can maybe make a couple moves. Some guys down here that we may not need. See if we try to trade them. We have 2 point guards. We have some shooting guards. Definitely want to trade some of my power forwards as well. So let's see if I can find some moves. Either try to get some picks or, you know, some better players for the team. All right, do need some small forwards. So doing this deal with the Bullets isn't too bad. Charles Davis and John Carter for Dino and Steve English and a 1986 second round pick. I'll definitely do this deal with the Bullets, so thank you very much. I'm just going to do this deal with Cleveland, give up Gary Hobson, Rich Livingston. We get back Dennis Hughes. I don't know if I don't think any of these guys are real, so we're just going to do this, though. Trade a 2 for 1, and then maybe just sign a couple guys in free agency. See if there's anybody that's real out there that we could maybe pick up, like another point guard, another center. So I'm going to just take a look there. So free agents, any real point guards and centers out there. Lionel Hollins, definitely a guy. Or, yeah, he's definitely real. So we're going to sign Lionel Hollins, get him on the team. Just looks a little bit weird there, but we'll get him on the squad. We'll give him a 1-year deal. We'll give him, what was it, 160? We'll give him 140. I think he'll accept that, yeah. And then if we can get a center, Diakite, could get him. That might work. Marquise Diakite, they look exactly alike. Oh, no, they don't. Reggie Stanley. I'm trying to think, is there anybody that's real here? Bismack Darling. None of these guys look like they're real. Alright, we'll just get Diakite. Just negotiate a contract then, 1-year deal. Get him 110. Works for me. Alright. So that's going to be the squad. Obviously, I don't expect this to be good. We're going to simulate against the trade deadline, take a look and see how good this team's going to be. Obviously, Ralph Sampson is our guy. Our coach is William Murray. Because we have a good guy that has some good ratings, at least. 2.5 pace and space. Is that our best? It is. Okay. Not a big fan of that. All right, I'm expecting us to have a high draft pick, right? Obviously, the 1984 draft class, Hakeem, Michael Jordan, right? Obviously, in real life, they got Hakeem, but we definitely want to get Michael Jordan if we can. Maybe get both. If we get both, that'd be huge. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try. But either way, let's simulate to call it the trade deadline and see how good or bad this team will be, and we'll assess it once we're there. So we're at the deadline, sitting at 14-26, so not very good. Definitely one of the worst teams if we look at the standings. There are less teams, by the way, so I should make note of that. The Warriors are 10-30. We were 14-26. The Bulls are 8-28. They're gunning for that #1 pick as well. A lot of guys are, actually. I think we become sellers and see if we could maybe try to improve our draft odds, and also not only that, but try to get somebody get more picks. So Ralph Sampson, though, is having a nice. I guess this is second season. This is rookie season. Okay, right. He was drafted in 1983, right? So this is rookie season. Having a good rookie year. Robert Reed and Diakite, who we signed, they're all. Well, Reed hasn't played too much because he got hurt. I think he got hurt. Someone did get hurt. And then a bunch of guys are averaging 9 points a game. Holland's also broken left thigh. You love to see that. AKA you don't. Rebounding-wise, Sampson leading the team. Kind of makes sense. Facilitation-wise, Alan Level. And then we have steals. We got 3 guys that steal a game. Block shots, Ralph Sampson and Ronnie McRae with at least 1 each. We have Charles Davis, most efficient scorer in, a reasonable amount of games. 3-point shooting is obviously non-existent. This is the 80s, so there's really going to be nobody taking threes. And then free throws, our best free throw shooter is Allen. So let's try to see if we can flip some guys for some picks. I don't know if we can get another first rounder. It would be nice if we can. But I'm kind of just looking at everybody else here. And obviously, Craig Elo's not getting minutes, so if we can try to flip him for something, we might have to do that. I think I do this deal here with the Suns. Rory Wright and an 87 first-round pick for Craig Elo, John Carter. So we get a future first, which is not bad. We can always use that in a trade thing. Elo just wasn't going to get minutes on this team, so that's fine with me. I'm going to see if there's anybody else out there, obviously, because you remember, morals are on. So with these normal team rebuilds, so obviously people are complaining about playing time and tendency and all that. So that's our first trade. I want to see if I can continue to sell more. I'm just going to flip Elvin Hayes to the Jazz for an 87 first-round pick. And that's pretty much about it. So we got a couple picks. McRae is back. I guess he's going to hopefully play some more. So, yeah, we have 13 guys. A little bit short on the rotation, but that's fine. We're just going to see for the rest of the season, and I'll see you guys at the end of the year where we'll probably be one of the worst teams in the NBA. Maybe for a top 5 pick, but we got to try to trade up for sure. All right, so we have Magic Johnson winning the MVP, Ralph Sampson. So Rookie of the Year, that's pretty cool. Getting the Rookie of the Year, 19.3 points, 11.2 rebounds, 1.7 assists, over 2 blocks game. Pretty solid efficiency for the field, 50%, a little bit over 50%, and 67.3 from the line. That's not bad. Kevin McHale, 6th Man of the Year, defensive Moses Malone, and man, this dude Moses Malone put up 30.5 and 15.9 rebounds. That's outrageous, dude. I might have to try to get this guy. Holy moly. John Bagley, most improved player. And then Brad Nelson, Coach of the Year. I don't know what team. Okay, he coached the Lakers. I was about to say, I think it's 72 and 10. Ridiculous. All right, here's your All-NBA first team. Nothing too surprising, really. All-NBA second team, as you could see. And All-NBA third team, no Houston Rockets. Defensive first team and defensive second team. We're going to have a rookie first team, obviously, with Ralph Sampson, and that is pretty much about it from us. Our team wasn't very good. We went 24 and 58. I think we had the worst record in the West. We did, and the Bulls and the Bullets, they were at 16-19 So we have a chance for a top 3 pick. I think they don't do the lottery system now. Well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't. I don't remember. I don't think they implemented it until, or it was different. So, I don't know. Either way, we'll figure it out, I guess, once it comes. I've never done the normal sims in this. But let's take a look at player stats. But if I remember correctly, that it changed. That it was different. But Samson was pretty solid. We have Reed doing his thing out there. Secondary guy. Then we got Rory White. Alan Level. Okay. We got a bunch of guys with 9, 8, 7, 6 points a game. Rebounding numbers. Samson led the way. Facilitation-wise, it was Alan Level. And then Robert Reed. Hollins. We had steals per game. We had Level, Reed, and Hollins. At least 3 guys to steal a game. Block shots. Ralph Sampson led the way. 2.3. Most efficient scorer was Ralph Sampson. And then, obviously, 3-point percentage is not really existent. Although, I guess Allen hit maybe 2 of 5. And then free throw shooting, Allen again. So, obviously, the team was not good. Let's see who wins the playoffs here. And, yeah, it's going to be the Lakers, Celtics, and the Lakers win the finals. Magic Johnson finals MVP. But listen, I mean, we got a lot of potential with this squad. See what they could do in the offseason. Got a lot of work to be had. If I can get Moses Malone, that'd be sick. I don't think I can, but I would not mind Moses Malone if I can get him. All right, so we have the lottery here. We have Clippers have 2 picks. Oh, Golden State doesn't even have their own pick. Wow. Okay, let's see. Will we win the lottery? No, we get the 3rd pick, which I think is what we had. The Bulls and the Bullets. Okay, and then do we have any other picks? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so there you go. So 3rd pick. I'm gonna try to see if I can trade up to get a pick. I definitely want to get a top 2 pick. I'm just going to flip Major Jones here for 2 second-round picks from the Pistons. Just clear up a little bit of cap space. All right, I'm going to try to see if we can trade to get the #1 pick here. If I do this trade here, Rodney McRae, unprotected pick, Phoenix and Utah, and a top 10 protected R's in 86, I'll take on this guy, Travis Harris. We'll flip him. Will that be able to get us pick 1? It won't. But what if I throw in a little bit more assets here? Maybe a couple seconds might get the job done here. And it does. We got pick 1, and I didn't have to give up pick 3. So now I want to see if I can get pick 2. All right, well, first I'm going to flip Travis Harris for a second-round pick. I don't really need Travis Harris, so there you go. Save some money. Now I want to see if I get the pick 2 without having to give up pick 3. If I can, that's great. Otherwise, I'll just give up pick 3. What do they want? Pick 1 in a second. I get pick 2 and Mickey Sobers. Ralph Sampson in 2 seconds. Ralph Sampson in 2 seconds. Do I really want to give up Ralph Sampson? I don't. I don't really want to give him up. But knowing that that's there, I would be willing to do so if I can get John Stockton, Magic, if I can get Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and, what's his face, on the team, John Stockton, that's a pretty nasty big 3. It's young, but, I mean, if I could also keep Ralph Sampson, I could have a nasty big 4. So I'm going to wait on that. So let me see if I can try to get the pick 2 without having to give a pick 1. Okay. I think I'm going to go with the big 3 of Stockton, Jordan, and Olajuwon. So I'm trading away Ralph Sampson. It sucks that I have to do this, but there's no other way I could do it because of the Stepien rule. Which I don't even know if that was, I don't know when that became a thing exactly, but it's on and for these rebuilds, and there you go. I have to make the trade. 2 seconds, Ralph Sampson, trade exception, and we got pick 2. So we pick 1, pick 2, and pick 3. So obviously, you know who we're taking. Well, let's, should we do this true to form? No, we're just going to take Michael Jordan, #1, because he should have went #1. So that makes sense. We're also going to take Hakeem Olajuwon. And I don't know why Chris Broussard is announcing that, being the reporter, but okay. And then we're going to go with John Stockton. Alright, I mean, listen, you can't be mad at that. Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, and John Stockton. It just would have been very nice. It would have been very lovely if we had all of these guys on the same team. But it's all good. No worries. Team player options. Don't even... Actually, well, I guess it does free up some money, too. I wonder how much money we're going to have here in free agency. Also, I don't know how free agency is going to work, but it looks like... Oh, God. The class ain't that good. Alright, let's... Well, we do have bird rights on a few guys. So that's nice. I guess bird rights was a thing before it was a thing. Because I don't remember exactly when it was supposed to be a thing. So yeah, we don't have a lot of money. We have cap hold. Let's just see if we can pick up in free agency. Okay, so, I don't know where player progression went. I guess I must have accidentally hit it by accident. So, let me just show you guys the roster. I was going to show you guys who we have. So, I guess I'll just hit the team. So, Michael Jordan, obviously on the team. Hakeem Olajuwon. David Thompson, we picked him up. That's a big signing for us. John Stockton. We've got Alan Laval, who's going to be our secondary point guard, and also Chris Giles. We got Charles Davis back on the team. Reggie Stanley, Bismack Darling, Rick Grant. I think these guys aren't real. Steve Hawes, Rich Kelly. Yeah, these guys aren't real. Stacey James, Dan Singleton, and then Al Farouk Thomas. Kind of just around at the team. But it's definitely better than last year. I think we could be pretty solid. I still think we're maybe a season away. Obviously, with all the development from these guys, we might have a shot. What could these guys just get me if I were to, let's say, trade for... like, if I wanted to trade Michael Jordan, I can get that. Like, what... I'm curious to see what a young Michael Jordan's... Yeah, just nothing. Not a lot of value. These picks... Jack Sikma... Oh, John... Okay, and Gus Williams. Kenny Carr in a first. Yeah, not a very high value. Michael Jordan, John Stockton. Nope. And then John Stockton. gets me that. Okay. Just curious to see the trade value of some of these guys. George Gervin, can't get him. All right, so I think the team should be pretty good. Let's take a look at the trade finder because I'm kind of curious to see what we have in terms of. Do we have a pick this season in the 1985 draft? We do, I believe. We have this pick. We have a 1989 pick that we could theoretically flip as well. So, and some seconds. We'll try to see if we can acquire some more assets maybe at the deadline. Trade some of those random guys for some second rounders. Because I definitely think we can maybe acquire one more guy to round out our squad. But we'll simulate the rest of the season. We'll simulate this season, go to the trade deadline, and worry about it then. But here's the rotation in case you guys are curious. Yeah, we kind of need a power forward. Again, it would have been nice if we had kept Ralph Sampson because we would have that. But then we probably wouldn't have a small forward because I was able to get David Thompson. So, yeah, we'll see what we end up doing. But let me change up statistic proficiency. 2.5 stars, pace and space. Perimeter centrics, 3 stars. We might run that. Balance. We might just run balanced, 3 stars. So, yeah, we'll run balanced and see how this team does. So, we're at the deadline, sitting at the 6th spot. Obviously, there's no play-in, so we're looking pretty good right now. 6th seed. If we were to face off, we'd be playing against the Suns, who I guess are the best. Right. The way this used to be done is by division. So somehow the Suns are 19 and 23, and they're the 3 seed right now. You want to talk about an amazing matchup? That is a gimme matchup for the first round. I would love that. If we could say it's a 6 seed. I actually wouldn't mind if we say it's a 6 seed. Because we could play against the Suns. Absolutely. Give me that matchup all day, every day. Especially without no Barkley. Barkley, obviously, because Barkley was not in this draft class. Because Barkley's not in the game. So how are the stats looking? What do we got? We got a Michael Jordan leading the way, then Olajuwon, so 2 guys averaging at least 20. Then we got Thompson, Lavelle coming off the bench, Stockton doing his thing out there, Stanley. So the team's definitely looking better. Obviously, there's some upgrades we could maybe make. To the bench, Akeem Olajuwon leading the way and rebounding. Then we got Stanley, Davis. Assist, it makes sense that John Stockton's leading the way. And then steals per game, Michael Jordan, Chris Giles, John Stockton. They've got 4 guys at least won a game. 2 for Michael Jordan. The block shots, Olajuwon 2.8. Only got at least 1. Darling, I guess, is the most efficient scorer on my team. So that's cool. And then 3-point shooting. John Stockton's shooting better from 3 than he is from friggin' the field. But he probably hasn't taken much. Michael Jordan also shooting probably not many 3s. And best free throw shooter is John Stockton. So you like to see that. I want to see if maybe there's any moves we can make to improve the team. Whether that be trading some of our guys near the bottom that aren't getting minutes. And see if they have any value. So I can shoot this trade here with the Nuggets. Get a first-round pick for Chris Giles, Charles Davis, and a second-rounder. I think I'm going to do that. Danny Shays as well. It's a pretty solid upgrade there at that center. So I like that as a backup option. And I guess that leaves me to be able to move one of these guys like Darling or Kelly. And maybe I can get something for them. I get a second round of Timothy Jones. I can get a 2 second-round picks if I do a swap. Or I could just deal with the Mavericks. Yeah, I'll just do that. And then we could just kind of fill out the rest of the roster. I think that's okay. Yeah, we try to get a small forward and a point guard in free agency. And I think that's pretty much it. So now we have a little bit more assets to work with. And I'll see you guys once I have 2 additional free agents. Then we'll simulate the rest of the season. I picked up Ryan Felicio. Then for small forwards, we could pick up Robert Carter. I think we'll be able to get him. Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge there's no really upgrade there in terms of talent. But that's just kind of to ensure that, hey, we got a little bit more assets. And yeah, Shays with our backup center spot, I think that's pretty solid too. So we'll see you guys at the end of the year. So a Magic Johnson MVP, Akeem Olajuwon was the Rookie of the Year. He put up 19 and 12.6, 2.3 assists. He had a lot of block shots as well. Excellent stuff there from Akeem Olajuwon. Jay Humphrey, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive player was Akeem Olajuwon. So coming in, not only winning Rookie of the Year, but Defensive Player of the Year. So you'll love to see that. Roddy McRae, most improved player. Well, unfortunately, yeah, we had to give him up. He was also the 3rd overall pick. in the same draft class as Samson. So, yeah, fair play to him. Brad Nelson, Coach of the Year. I think it's with the Celtics. And then Calbert Canady was the Executive of the Year. And we ended up with the 5th seed, which, I mean, I guess that's cool. But it would have been nice as Michael Jordan makes all NBA second team. So does Hakeem Olajuwon. Michael Jordan put up 25.2 points per game in his rookie season. That's pretty good. I think he had more in real life, though, but still, I mean, he's a more talented team. Rebounds a game, 2.5, and then we had 5 assists. Put up 2.3 steals. I'm sure he probably made an all-defensive team. So nice stuff there from Jordan. We just saw what's-his-face's stats, Olajuwon. Defensive teams, yep. Team. And then Michael Jordan made all defensive second team. So there you go. The boys. And all rookie first team. Obviously, they're going to be there. And also John Stockton. He put up 10.6 points, 9.3 assists, and shot 51% from 3. Probably didn't take that many, but 41 from the field. All right. Interesting stuff there. Very interesting stuff from the guys. And they're going to progress, so it's going to be exciting stuff. Unfortunately, I don't know how to turn on the progression. Look at the standings. The Nuggets are 40-42, and they're the 3 seed. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Because they won their division. That's insane. And unfortunately, because we were the 5th seed, because that was the best we could do. Yeah, that was really the best, realistically the best we could do, unless we get second. Yeah, we have the toughest matchup in the first round, literally. I think, of all the teams. I mean, I guess technically Golden State does, but who expects them to really win? I mean, they might. It's also a 5-game series in the first round. Let's take a look at the stats of the season. So, who did their thing out there? You guys already saw. We had 5 guys average double figures, which is nice to see. Here are your leading rebounders, leading facilitators. Stockton obviously led the way, and then Allen the ball. 3 guys at least to steal a game. Block shots. We had Akeem, 2.8. We had 1 block shot for Danny Shays, who we traded for, which is pretty cool. And then field goal percentage, we've got Bismack Darling, somehow, some way. I don't know why, but we do. And that's, I guess, pretty much about it there. I mean, 3-point shooting, like I said, is not really prevalent in this era. And then best free throw shooter was Stacey James, so we'd rather play that much. So, out of these guys, John Stockton, I would assume. Yeah. All right. Well, we're taking on the 4th-seeded Dallas Mavericks. So let's take a look and see what their team is looking like. So Dallas has Brad Davis, Ronaldo Blackman, Mark Aguirre. Yeah, this is a good team. Cage. Obviously, Mark Aguirre being the guy. Like, that's the guy. Obviously, Blackman is the second guy, too. It's pretty solid, but we'll see how we fare against Dallas. Game 1 is a Dallas win. They beat us by 15. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's adjust the rotations. Make sure that we're getting the right amount of minutes, and there we go. Game 2 is a Dallas win. So we're down 2-0. So we might get swept, which would be unfortunate. Let's see if we can maybe force a Game 4. Good first quarter. Good second quarter. Third quarter is good. Yeah, we're going to force a Game 4 so we don't get swept. Thank you, David Thompson, Michael Jordan. John Stockton double-double. Didn't shoot that efficient. Olajuwon was pretty solid as well. 4 block shots. Muy delicioso. All right, game number 4 right here. Let's see if we can win it. We are home. First quarter, looking pretty solid. Second quarter, not the best second quarter. Third quarter, not the best third. Can we close them out here in the 4th? And we just pull away with the victory, 97-94. Keem, 22-19. Jordan had 22. David Thompson with 14. Okay, John Stockton taking a lot of shots for whatever reason. I don't know why, but he is. It's very strange. Okay. Well, if we win, we get to take on the 1-seeded dominant Lakers, who's going to be very difficult to beat. But we'll see. Game 5. Simcast. The fact that we forced to Game 5 is pretty insane. So let's see. Period 1, quarter 1, not a good start. Second quarter, pretty solid second. We need to have a good third, but we have a horrible third quarter. It's kind of close in the 4th. And, ooh, we almost came back and won, but lost by 5, 107-102. Michael Jordan tried to do his thing out there. Game 6-14, and John Stockton selling 2 of 10. What's going on? John Stockton. I traded friggin' Ralph Sampson for you. I might be regretting my decision. So that's unfortunate. Okay. And the Lakers lost to the Trailblazers. Celtics won the finals. Larry Bird Finals MVP. Let's take a look at the playoff stats. We got one more season, so there's that. I mean, let's take a look here at the squad. And yeah, I mean, the efficiency. John Stockton let me down a little bit. I'm not going to lie, my friend. What happened? I mean, your defense was good, but like your shooting percentages were muy yucky in the playoffs. So got to work on that. But we've got one more season. Let's see if we can maybe try to improve this team through trades, through the draft. Maybe have a little like a pick or something, late pick. All right, so here's the lottery results. We have our picks. Pick 17. Okay. Not bad at all. But let's see if we can try to acquire another guy. Okay, I have a few. I might try to get Ralph Sampson back. If I do this trade, I think they accept it. Alan Levell, Danny Shays, Reggie Stanley, 2 picks and a second rounder. That's a lot. Do I keep one of these guys, or can I? I can't, because I think of money, it's not gonna work, right? I have to trade them all. Yeah, I do have to trade them all. I think this trade goes through. Let me get rid of a second rounder, and let me get rid of a first. Okay, they want another first. Okay, and I'll give him a second. And then, oh, that didn't go through? Okay, never mind. I thought that would go through. I guess not. Let's see. Okay, so that didn't go through then. Would Jeff Rulin go through? I could get him. I don't think that's going to go through. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to find a trade here to get... I mean, Terry Cummins would be interesting. I don't think I need to give up, like, all of these guys here. If I can keep Reggie Stanley, that wouldn't be too bad. No? Okay, they maybe if I give up Reggie Stanley, would they accept that? No? Okay, Terry Cummins is off the board. Another guy that I had in mind would have been Dominique Wilkins, but I highly doubt that they accept this. Yeah, there's no way. Adrian Dantley, they're not going to accept. Bernard King, maybe. No, okay. Alright, I'm going to keep looking for trades. If I can find something, I'll let you know. I have 2 other guys that I didn't show you. There's Bill Laimbeer. I could do him. Or I could do Jack Sikma. Bill Laimbeer is the cheaper option. Man, Bill Laimbeer on the same tier as Michael Jordan. That's crazy. I think we do that. I think we do that with the Pistons. I'm going to try to throw out Bill Laimbeer. Because then that gives us a little bit more money than if we were to, let's say, trade for Jack Sikma. And Bill Laimbeer, and then I could just move over Hakeem to the power forward. Will this go through? What if, can I do this without maybe the... What if I just do 1 pick? Okay, they think they're a championship contender, so maybe they won't do that. Maybe I do have to get the... What's his face? Sikma. Okay, and then a second rounder. Okay, they think they're a championship contender. Okay. Jack Sikma. That's got to go through, surely. Jack Sikma. Come on. There's no way they think they're the championship contender. Okay. Move a second rounder. Move a first. Okay. They're not. That. Boom. Okay, Jack Sikma, welcome to the squad. That's a big trade right there. I know I gave up a lot, but we basically now have a top-tier starting lineup. Which is pretty good. I mean, our bench is going to be kind of weak, but we'll see what we can do here about it. Maybe draft somebody, somehow someone falls. I highly doubt it. I can't trade this pick, so there is that. I still have my 2 seconds, so I don't know what that could do for me. Like if I wanted to do my 2 seconds in John Stockton. I mean, I get Doc Rivers and Tree Rollins. That would be good for depth purposes. Larry Nance. I can get Gus Williams and this guy. Ooh, that's actually interesting. John Stockton, though. I don't know. These second rounders, huh? That is very tempting. Very, very tempting. I think we hold on. Michael Jordan can't be traded. Team Olajuwon, what can he get me now? Nothing. Good. All right. We're just going to keep it. Let's just see who's at pick 17. I took Manute Bol, so, because he was real. I wanted to take somebody that was real. So, the Knicks have Karl Malone, not Patrick Ewing. I guess in terms of all-time rankings, would you say Patrick Ewing is better than or worse than Karl Malone? I would think Karl Malone's probably better, actually. But, you know, what do I know, right? Just a guy. Pending options. Oh, did I really not? Did I really turn off a rookie thing? I didn't. I thought I didn't know. I don't remember turning that off. But okay, qualifiers. Carter. Yeah, these guys can all kind of just walk. I mean, Stacey James I wouldn't mind keeping, I guess. But yeah, we could just get him in free agency. So let's just try to fill out the rest of this roster, and I'll see you guys at the start of the third and final season. All right, so third and final season, we're about to sim through. I'll show you guys the team. We'll use 19 inches craft lap. Doesn't really matter since this is our final season of rebuilding. So, Michael Jordan's up to a 90 overall. Keem's up to an 88. We got 86 John Stockton, 86 Jack Sikma, and 83 David Thompson. Obviously, we got Manute Bol. We drafted him. Then we got Billy McKinley, Thornwell. We got Brewer on the squad. Eddie Jordan, Michael Jordan's cousin. Then we have Gary Tucker, Rick Grant, Campy Russell, Hank McDowell, and we signed Bismack Darling. So there you go. I mean, the squad seems to be pretty good. I mean, our starting five is excellent. The bench is weak, but you know what? I feel like a lot of people's benches in this era are just not very strong anyway. So I feel like we could be okay there, maybe. But ours just looks really weak. I mean, the Knicks also look kind of weak too. I mean, the Lakers, they're kind of like similar to us, I feel like, except their players are a little bit more talented, a little more seasoned. But yeah, all right. Let's see the system proficiency and the game plan. Kind of just look at the minutes. So Stockton, Jordan, Thompson, Olajuwon, and Jack Sikma. That's a pretty good starting five. And yeah, like I said, Poole come off the bench as a six-man is pretty solid. But then after that, it kind of dips a little bit in terms of talent. The system proficiency, 3-star per centric. Is that our best? 7 seconds. Triangle. Balanced. I feel like we should just run balanced. Grit and grind. Let's do balanced. If that's our best, which I think it is. We could run triangle, but I'm just gonna run balanced. Yeah. All right. So, let's see how good this team is. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline if we can even make any moves, but chances are this will probably just be what the team ends up being. But if I do make a move at the deadline, well, you'll see it. Gentlemen, we're at the trade deadline, and we are sitting at 32-8, first in the conference. 2 games up against the Los Angeles Lakers, a.k.a. the Lakers. I like calling them the Lakers. They're the Lakers. I know they're the Lakers, but best team in the NBA, actually, was pretty incredible. And yeah, we're playing great. The team's looking solid. Let's take a look at the stats on the year. Sikma is hurt. Hyperextended knee, though, but he should be okay. Leading scorer is Michael Jordan. Then we got Hakeem Olajuwon. Jack Sikma is third leading scorer. Then with Stockton and David Thompson. So all of the guys in my starting lineup are averaging double figures. Rebounding numbers, it's Hakeem, it's Jack Sikma, double-doubles galore. And then, of course, John Stockton also does a double, except he has an assist because he's a facilitator. Also, too, Jackson was like the jack of all trades. 15, 10, and 5. That's pretty impressive. Steals per game, Michael Jordan. Then John Stockton, Hakeem. That's 3 guys at least to steal a game. Block shots. Olajuwon's got 3.7. Okay, he's going to win Defense Player of the Year again. Field goal percentage, what's Fisher score is Michael Jordan, which is pretty insane that he's shooting 59%. And he's a guard. He's my leading scorer. John Stockton's taking some threes. Not too many, but some. 43.3% when he does hit them. No, that's nice. And I guess in terms of consistent free throw shooting, it would be Sikma. Although Thornwell and McKinney have played a bit as well. So let's see how good this team is going to end up being for the rest of the season. I'm going to see if there's any moves we can make to improve the team, but I think we're just going to kind of keep the team the way it is. Unless there is a move out there that I like. I could just deal with the Bulls, get Rod Higgins, Randy Brewer for Rick Grant, Gary Tucker, and James Thornwell, and I think I'm going to do that. I think that gives us a little bit more depth. So yeah, I mean, that means I could probably move Darling, and if I can get, I don't even know what I could get from him that'd be somewhat useful for me. Honestly, maybe 2 second-round picks. But I have to trade a pick in return. We'll just deal with the Mavericks, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I want to see if I can maybe try to trade to try to get another guy, and then maybe we'll just round out the team for you to see whether that be a power forward or a shooting guard, maybe with some of our second rounders. All right, I'll just deal with the Pacers. We're gonna have a few seconds. We got to pick swap, and then we get Kevin McKenna. I'll just do that, shooting guard, and let's see if we can get one more power forward without having to sign somebody for you to see again. These guys aren't gonna be getting minutes, so it doesn't really matter too much. So let's see. We still have 3 second rounds, so we'll see if we can swap those and try to get myself a power forward. It doesn't look like we can. I'll just deal with the Supersonics, and then maybe with those higher value second rounders, we can get something. We can get Daniel Edwards. I can make him a power forward. I might just do that. Yeah, we'll just make Daniel Edwards a power forward. Works for me. So thank you, Chicago, again. So yeah, Daniel Edwards, you could just be a power forward. You're not even real, so it doesn't matter too much. Confirm you. Secondary position. Daniel something or another. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Power forward. You go down slightly, but you're never going to play anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Verb changes, or maybe he will. I don't know. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I think we should be one of the best teams in the NBA. So Magic Johnson wins another MVP. Karl Malone was Rookie of the Year. Jay Humphries, 6 Man of the Year. Defense Players, yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon put up 22 and 13. Dude put up over 3 blocks a game and was solid from the field. Not the best free throw shooter. LaSalle Thompson, most improved player. Rasheed Blount, our coach of the year. We went 62 and 20. And we finished second in the conference, so we kind of slipped a little bit, looks like. Probably got overtaken by the Lakers by 1 game. Then our executive won, I think. I think that was our executive. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. That's annoying because we played with injuries on. Hakeem Olajuwon, left knee tendonitis, out 4 to 6 weeks. That's unfortunate. Michael Jordan also made an All-NBA first team as well. So he's going to have to carry a nice big load, and the dude was utterly insane. So that's great. Yeah, Hakeem was great, but unfortunately he's now hurt. How many games has he missed already? He has, or was this just a recent thing too? He missed the last 2 games of the season, I assume. Okay, well that's unfortunate. So that means other guys are gonna have to step up. Yeah, both made defensive first team, and then that was it. Rookie first. Okay. Well, we are the second seed. Take on Portland. Yeah, we were 62 and 20. The Lakers 16 and 19. Portland 46 and 36. We'll see if we can beat them. But I have no idea. So the game plan, I guess we're going with Daniel Edwards. You are going to get playing time, buddy. You are playing, my friend. You need to step it up. Olajuwon's going to be out probably, at least, definitely this series. And if we advance, maybe even like a majority of the second series as well. So it's going to be tough for us. I will say that. Here, leading scorers. We had 2 guys at least 20. 5 guys in double figures. Obviously, Olajuwon. Sigma was also pretty solid rebounding. Assists, it was John Stockton, which makes sense. Steals per game, Michael Jordan. Block shots could be Hakeem. And then, yeah, field goal percentage. Michael Jordan was the most efficient scorer. And then we had, I guess we could look at 3-point percentage, even though it doesn't matter. Although, I will say John Stockton at least took exactly one attempt a game, which is pretty insane. Yeah, let's see how we do in the playoffs against the Trailblazers, who have Fat Lever. You know what? This team's pretty good. Clyde Drexler, Calvin Nat, Michael Thompson, Darnell Valentine off the bench, Kenny Carr. You know what? This is a good 7 seed. Okay, game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. All right, now there's 7-game series. So sim the round. Clippers got out of 5. That's good though, because we needed that. Game plan is Hakeem back. Not yet. Thompson's also hurt. which is unfortunate. What does he have? He's going to play hurt, though. Sore left knee day-to-day. Left knee... he's still out 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, boy. All right. Clippers are a 3 seed with Norm Nixon, Terry Cummins, who I tried to get, Bill Walton, Wayman Tisdale. Okay. I don't know. I feel like we could beat them. It's going to be interesting. All right. Game 1. We got the W by 17. Game 2. We're up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? No. Game 4. Yes. Can we win Game 5? Yes. In the Western Conference, let's take the mighty Lakers. The mighty, mighty Lakers. And the rest around Detroit and Cleveland in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's take a look at the rotations. I think David Thompson's fully healthy, and Akeem's going to be playing. That's huge. He's going to be starting off hurt, though. But that's fine. That's fine. Let him start off hurt. It's all good. We're going to need him, though. To guard James Worthy, because James Worthy is the second best player on the team now. Magic Johnson, obviously, MVP. I think he won it all 3 years in this simulation, at least in the game. Yeah, in this video, he has, I'm pretty sure. So game 1 is a Rocket win by 1 point. 129 to 120, that's a very high-scoring game. Game 2, we win again. Won by 25. Game 3, we're up 3-0. Can we sweep? We swept to get to the finals. Let's go. And that's good, as we are taking on the Pistons with Isaiah Thomas. Bill Lambier tried to get. Don't see Joe Dumars. Kelly Tripucka. Joe Dumars hurt? Is he just not on this team? Am I dumb, or is Joe Dumars... When did Joe Dumars come in the league? Joe Dumars. Joe Dumars. When did he come in the league? Or maybe he's not in the game? Is he just... Oh, maybe... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. 1985, 86. 86 draft. I think he might be in this draft class. Well, let me double check that. I want to double check that. Prospect scouting. Joe Dumars? Is he just not here? Am I dumb? Maybe. Okay, hold on. Let me play your. Now I'm curious, guys. I'm so sorry. No, we'll look it up. We'll look it up after. More important is the finals. Rockets versus Pistons. Game 1 is a Rocket win by 9. Game 2 is a Rocket win by 14. Game 3. Oh, we're gonna sweep. Not even worried, man. Got to the championship in 3 seasons. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Finals MVP. Not a surprise there. Player stats in the playoffs. And Michael Jordan, I'm sure, did his thing out there. Yeah, put up 31 a game. Yeah, that is Michael Jordan for you. Rebounding was Olajuwon. Assist, John Stockton. Had a much better playoff run this time around. 2 guys, at least 2 steals game. 4 guys, at least a steal. Block shots, of course, could be key. Only played half the playoff game because he was hurt, but I'm so glad. Once we got him back, we swept everybody. So the dude is very impactful for winning. And then there's your field goal percentage, your 3-point percentage, and that is a free throw percentage as well. Jack Sigma. Mwah. Beautiful. So, all right, let me just see where Joe Dumars is. I'm going to just do a player finder real quick, but we'll close the video after that. I just want to double check if I'm not an idiot. Okay, he got drafted to the Pacers. Okay, there we go. He was picked fifth pick. Okay, so he is. I was about to say. Okay, so there you go. I just didn't know where he was. All right. Full screen, close the video. All right, well, we were able to rebuild the worst team in the Magic versus Bird era. Worst team based on the 82-83 season. They had the worst record. So we'll definitely do the same thing with the Jordan era, as well as the Kobe era worst team. So if you are enjoying the content, like, subscribe. Comment down below for videos, socials, playlist, second channel, main channel. Also down below in the description if you like other content, TJP. I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.